Hello everyone, in this video I will mention 10 common problems that 2010 to 2015 BMW X1 sport utility vehicles are prone to experience. Number 1. Water pump failure. Some 2012 to 2015 models may be equipped with an electric water pump that is susceptible to short circuits due to its location. A coolant leak could enter the electrical connector and cause a short circuit on the electrical board. This represents a safety risk as it increases the possibility of a fire. At the same time, if this happens, the water pump would stop working, causing the engine to overheat. It is recommended to replace the original water pump electrical connector with an improved version that prevents water intrusion and, as a result, prevents the vehicle from developing a short circuit. Number 2. Defective battery. The batteries in some of these vehicles are prone to experience premature failure. It is recommended to replace the failing battery with an AGM battery. AGM batteries are sealed batteries that will not leak acid into the battery compartment, and the battery terminal connections will remain free of corrosion and acid buildup. Number 3. Premature timing chain wear. Some 2012 to 2015 models could have defective timing chains and oil pump drive. The use of low-quality materials could cause the timing chains and the chain that drives the oil pump to suffer premature wear. When these chains suffer excessive wear, they usually develop squeaking or rattling sounds coming from the front of the engine. These sounds increase as the engine revolutions increase. If this problem is not attended to in time, one of the components of the system could break, creating major problems in the engine. Replacing the defective chains and the related components shown on the screen with new and improved parts that meet the quality specifications solves this problem. Number 4. Failure of the driver's side frontal airbag. Some 2012 to 2014 models could present a premature deterioration of the driver's side frontal airbag. The accumulation of humidity and temperature changes over time can cause the airbag materials to deteriorate. This represents a safety risk factor as they could not activate, or they could explode at the time of an impact or crash, causing serious injuries to the occupants. Replacing the faulty airbag unit with an improved and updated airbag module that meets the quality specifications solves this problem. Number 5. Brake vacuum pump failure. Some 2012 and 2013 models may be equipped with an intake camshaft with a manufacturing defect which could reduce the lubrication capacity to the vacuum pump. This represents a safety risk factor since if the vacuum pump fails, it reduces the braking power capacity, increasing the possibility of a crash and causing serious damage to the occupants and other vehicles on the road. Checking and identifying the defective camshaft and replacing it if necessary with an updated one that corrects this problem and meets the quality specifications, and installing a new vacuum pump if needed solves this problem. Number 6. Failure of the positive terminal of the fuse box. The connector of the positive terminal that connects to the fuse box could be damaged due to the vibrations produced when driving on rough roads. This vibration could cause corrosion and resistance that could cause the starter motor to fail to start the engine, flickering of the lights on the instrument panel, loss of power and loss of steering assistance. Checking and replacing the terminal and the positive cable that feeds the fuse box with a new, updated and improved part that meets the quality specifications, and insulating the area where cables meet as shown on the screen solves this problem. Number 7. Buzzing noises coming from the dashboard central speaker. Some of these vehicles are prone to suffer from a buzzing or interference noise in the central speaker of the dashboard when the audio system is on. This issue is normally caused by a bulge or manufacturing error in the base where the speaker sits. Removing the speaker and applying a small piece of tape or felt over the bulge, which serves as an insulator and cushions and absorbs the vibrations produced by the speaker when the audio system is on, solves this problem. Number 8. Navigation system issues. Some of these vehicles may have an outdated navigation system. An outdated navigation system could give incomplete or erroneous information or route. This creates a problem as it increases the delay or puts the safety of the occupants at risk when traveling on inoperative or difficult to access routes, increasing the possibility of a crash. Performing a system update usually solves this problem. Number 9. Infotainment center communication error. Some of these vehicles may experience Bluetooth connectivity failures. This failure can cause some of the applications to activate or deactivate themselves while the AM, FM, or satellite radio is in use. This represents a safety issue as it could distract the driver, increasing the possibility of a crash. Performing a system update and closing applications that are not in use solves this problem. Number 10. Oil leak in the transmission cooler lines. An unfavorable tolerance could cause the seals to not perform their function properly or to become damaged and break prematurely. This could cause an oil leak and transmission failures, such as sudden speed changes or loss of traction. This represents a safety risk and increases the likelihood of a crash. It is recommended to replace the suspect transmission cooler lines with an updated version that meets the quality specifications to solve this issue permanently. Those are 10 common problems that 2010 to 2015 BMW X1 sport utility vehicles are prone to experience.